Somewhere in the heart of Africa, there lived a hunter named Mr. Omoka, and his beautiful wife, Asuna. They were blessed with 5 daughters, but due to their village tradition, that a man without a male child is not a man, and if he dies without having a male child that will succeed him, the tradition states that he will be buried face down in his grave, as a sign of shame. So due to this reason, Mr. Omoka and his wife Asuna were desperate for a male child. One fateful day, Azoza, a fellow hunter who was a friend to Mr. Omoka, came to visit them. He told his friend Mr. Omoka about an enchanted forest with a mystical place that holds ancient powers capable of fulfilling their desires of having a male child. That evening, Mr. Omoka told his wife Asuna. Asuna, who was already worried and scared that her husband might take a second wife to give him a male child, agreed that they must look for the enchanted forest. As they embarked on the journey into the depth of this enchanted forest, to seek for a male child. Deep within the forest, they encounter a powerful woman known as Adoga the Great, a guardian of the ancient secret and wielder of the mystical forces in the forest. When she sensed their sincerity and their plea, she agreed to help, but however, she cautioned them that what they are looking for will come with a great price, and they agreed. Adoga the Great conducted a ritual, chanting so many incantations, and invoked the powers of the mystical forest, and when she was done, she laid her hand on Asuna and told them it was done. Several months passed and Asuna got pregnant. On her delivery day, it was late at night. As she was in labor, several sound was heard all over the place. A loud thunder struck as the baby came out of her. It was a baby boy. Asuna has finally given birth to a baby boy. From the moment the boy was born, it was obvious he was extraordinary. He radiated an aura of power that surpassed the ordinary. As the boy, named Yuba, grew, his abilities blossomed. By the time he was 5 years old, he possessed strength and prowess that was beyond his age. His presence carried a force that no man can stand. Yuba could lift heavy things that only 10 men could lift, and he could run faster than the fastest gazelle. One day, a band of thieves descended upon their village, bringing terror and destruction in their wake. These ruthless men burnt some houses in the village, and created so much fear in the heart of the villagers, as they go house by house taking whatever they wanted, including young and beautiful girls. As they came to Mr. Omoka's house, and overpowered him, they took 2 of his daughters, and food items. Seeing what was happening in their house and in the village, the 5-year-old Yuba knew it was time to embrace his extraordinary abilities for a noble cause. He fought the set of guys that was sent to their house by their leader, who was at the king's palace holding him hostage. He beat them up in less than a minute, showing off his incredible strength. After that, his father told him to go and save the villagers, but he should be careful. Yuba jumped into action. His speed, agility, and strength left the raiders in deep fear as he destroyed their every move. They tried to fight back and realized they couldn't win. They left the village and ran for their lives, leaving behind the goods and items that they had stolen from previous villages. From that day forth, at the age of 5 years old, Yuba became a legend, a symbol of hope and strength in the hearts of the villagers, who once hated him for his extraordinary strength. Mr. Omoka and Asuna, his wife, overwhelmed with pride for their son, realized that their son was destined to become the defender of the village as part of his destiny. The king made Yuba his personal guard, and his family were rewarded greatly. In life, even a small boy can be used to solve big problems. Be humble, pride kills. I remain Uncle Sam. Stay safe.